Hey folks, Detroit Mike here, getting ready to do my show this year. I want to show you the Detroit Lions Ouija Phone, courtesy of the George Plimpton Estate. I can contact any dead Detroit Lion with this phone. Let's see who we get. Oh my! Ladies and gentlemen, we have Alex Karras.
Good to be on, I'll tell you that.
Do you think the Lions have a shot at winning the Super Bowl this year?
I don't know whether that's true or not, but boy, that would be wonderful.
I gotta ask you for my buddy Todd asked this. He had a thing for Susan Clark, your wife. What was she really like underneath the sheets for old Todd?
Which was I was going to bump her as everyone was leaving and just kind of say, excuse me, my name is Alex Karras.
Alex, one final question. Who'd you really hit hard? Wait a minute, I'm almost ready. Hang on. Thank you, my dear. Always, my lovely little girl, Lily. Give me my libations. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the 2018 season of Detroit Lions football. Well, we're getting ready to make our charge toward the Super Bowl this year. They were supposed to do it last year according to me, but obviously I didn't have the beard of knowledge last year, as the Lions did not either. But now, as I predicted, before last season was even over, Matt Patricia is our head coach, and he is going to lead us to the promised land. Week 1, Monday Night Football. I mean, the entire league, the entire nation will be watching as the Detroit Lions host the New York Jets. Losers, losers, losers! Sam Darnold, really? He's the youngest coach, or the youngest quarterback ever to start an NFL game, one, ever. And he sucks. We're gonna blow him out. All right, late afternoon game in San Francisco, week 2. Riding high off of our week 1 win, we roll into San Francisco and get smacked in the mouth by Jimmy Garoppolo. Even though Matt Patricia, if anybody, is going to know how to defend against that guy, but I don't think the players are going to execute the way they need to. Something's going to happen. It'll be just some weird jet lag, and they're going to be overconfident, and they're going to blow it. All right, Patriots. Well, Matt Patricia is going to be real nervous going into this game. During the game, I think he's going to make some errors, and I really think he's going to learn a lot in this game, and we are going to lose this game, but it's going to be a loss we can really build on and learn something, not only for Matt Patricia about himself, but the Lions team in general. They're going to learn together some important lessons during this game.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Everybody's freaking out in Detroit. Did we make the right decision? We brought this bearded man in who I obviously know is going to be the next great head coach, but the rest of you haven't figured it out yet. Well, we're going to smack Dallas in the mouth this week. We're going to show Dak Prescott that he's just not that good. They don't have any receivers down there. And Ezekiel Elliott, I got a feeling he's going to do something. He's going to lower his head, slam into somebody, get thrown out of the game. I don't know. Dallas is going to fall apart. We're going to win. 2-2, we even things out. Now we go on a roll. All right, Green Bay comes to town. I think Green Bay is going to fall apart this year. There's going to be a lot of things going on that's just not going to work out. I don't think their defense is going to be very good at all. Their wide receivers are very questionable. I think we take this game by a minimum of 14 points, and Aaron Rodgers is going to get introduced to the new Detroit Lions that he's going to be facing the rest of his career. All right, coming out of the bye week, we go to Miami. It's going to be almost like another bye week. We're going to sit on the beach after practice during week. We're going to walk in there. We're going to absolutely embarrass Ryan Tannehill. And we're going to win this game by 10 points. Seattle comes to visit, and we don't stop winning. All right? This is another team that's on the fall, on the decline, kind of like the Green Bay Packers. And it's not going to be quite the blowout that we've had the last 2 weeks, but we're definitely going to win this game. It might come down to some late game Matthew Stafford heroics, but we're not losing to Seattle at home. All right, now we go to Minnesota this week. I think we're going to run into a bit of a roadblock. Here's another time where I think we might learn a few more lessons about our team. We're going to go up there. It's not going to be an embarrassment because, well, come on, they have Kirk Cousins, an MSU grad. He's not coming. How much is he going to do to us? Not much, obviously. But we're not going to win this game. We're going to lose in Minnesota this week. Go Blue. Well, the Detroit Lions have 3 bye weeks this year. The first one there before Miami. Now we go to Soldier Field for a little bit of a practice, little exhibition game. Try to teach these kids how to play football because they definitely don't know. They got one guy that can play now. They got Khalil Mack. He's pretty good. But I tell you what, one man does not a team make. And Mitch Trubumsky, or Rex Trogrosmansky, as I like to sometimes call him, again, it's going to be 10 out of 11 against the Bears.
The Bears suck!
Well, nobody ever said extra bye weeks against the Bears was a good thing. And the Carolina Panthers are going to prove that. They're going to come in to Ford Field and they're going to beat us. It's not going to be a total blowout, but I got a feeling they're really going to manhandle us. It's going to be a real physical game, and we're going to be on the business end of that physicality. And again, hopefully another learning experience going forward to our push through the playoffs. Kudos to Cam Newton, probably going to be the player of the game. So, all right, better luck next week, guys. Gobble, gobble, gobble. By week 3, plenty of good food on this day, and seeing the Bears yet again. Khalil Mack, by this time, I believe will be on a gurney somewhere in a recovery room with Kevin White, and Kevin White will be saying, "Linebacker Mac, ice cream," because they will both be out for the season. So this is going to be a particularly embarrassing loss for the embarrassing loss. I say we lose, or we win this game by 20 points.
The Bears, the Bears, the Bears.
We blew it against Carolina at home, and I mean, look at the roster of these LA Rams. This is going to be the team we play in the NFC Championship to go to the Super Bowl. And this is going to be a tough loss for us. It's going to be close. I think it could be within a couple points coming down to the end, and Stafford's going to make a valiant effort to win the game with his last-minute heroics, as he so often does, but he's going to fall short. That defense, Aaron Donald will come up with a sack or something like that. It's going to be heart-wrenching, but it's going to happen. What else can I say? I'll be interested to watch this game, obviously, because it's a Lions game, but also because I want to see this Josh Rosen kid. I think he could be the best quarterback out of this quarterback draft. So I'm interested to see that. Not terribly interested because, you know, obviously we're going to win the game, and it's not even going to be close. All right, Buffalo this week. Last week we got to take care of Josh Rosen. This week we get the other Josh Allen, the lesser of the two Joshes. That will be very, very prominently displayed in this game. Buffalo is not a very good team. They're not going to be a very good team, especially at this point in the year. We go to Buffalo, we show them how we roll. What do I want for Christmas? I want to show the Vikings who the real champ of the NFC North is this season at Ford Field. And that's what we're going to see this year. So, yeah, I got the beard. I'll do it like I do every year. Ho, ho, ho! Lions win! They say things come full circle. I know how many times I sat and watched the last game of the season against Green Bay where they weren't playing any of their starters because they're already in the playoffs. They've got nothing to play for. And they still beat us with their second stringers. Well, it's going to flip this year. The Lions will be playing their second stringers. And Matt Castle is going to look like Joe Montana. And Aaron Rodgers Well, he's going to look like Matt Castle. So, anyways, we're going to win the game. And it's going to cap off our season. It's going to win us the division. Vikings will get in as the wild card. And now we sail off to the playoffs via Aaron Rodgers. The locker room talk. Well, this kind of says it all, folks, right here. As I said in the beginning, Matt Patricia, as I predicted, will lead us this season as our head coach. So, all I'd have to say to the players would be, trust the beard. Trust the man behind the beard. He's been to the promised land. I mean, the guy's a rocket scientist, for crying out loud. Players, please give him the benefit of the doubt. There's going to be some growing pains. He's never been a head coach. So you're all learning together. It's kumbaya, yeah. You can kumbaya your way all the way to the Super Bowl if you get behind the guy and you play for him and you play with him and you win. You still got Matthew Stafford? Optimus 9? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's kumbaya our way to a Super Bowl. I'm hoping I'm correct with this prediction show, as I hope every year, but alas, Detroit Mike is only pawn
in game of life.